I'm Nick Shell. Are you ready to do this thing? By do this thing, I am referring to the Remington Shortcut Pro. Here it is. I just moments ago did the unboxing, and now I'm going to try this thing out. I want to start this video out by saying, usually when you buy these products, they don't come charged. You've got to charge them overnight, and that's so annoying. I was so happy that this thing was already fully charged. I plugged it in the wall and it started blinking blue. Not red or anything like that. It was like, hey, I'm good to go. So I'm very excited about this because I get to just go for it. And I'm going to be doing the zero guard. This is probably the equivalent more of a number 2 at this point. It's been a week since I've done the zero guard. And I do recognize, I've been using Remington's other product, the dinosaur version, the HC4250. And it's very similar as far as the guard goes. I'm really excited to make this video because if nothing else, I can kind of compare it to this, because not all zero guards are the same. And so is this going to be closer to a clean head shave or not? It's also interesting because this weekend we're doing family pictures, so this will be the first time that I've got the buzzed off hair. Now granted, I will say, this doesn't look bad at all. I think the equivalent of a number 2 guard, got some sideburns, especially if I were to do a clean shave, it'd look all right. But I right now really am about embracing the new look as far as the zero, and by the end of this week, more of the scruff. I really like that. And it's not like I can grow out my hair anyway in a few days. So I'm, for the first time, have a family portrait done with this look. Here we go. Let's test this thing out. Zero guard. Don't know what's going to happen. Endless possibilities. All right, I'm now turning it on, and I'm going to go for it. Oh man, I love this. This thing's awesome. I love this. This is so much better than the old version of it. Oh wow. Am I doing it right? Am I supposed to be like doing it like this? Nah, that wouldn't make sense, right? This makes the most sense. Ah, yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And I can already see the zero. I like that zero. I don't know for sure yet if that's shorter than the other Remington product. But this feels good. This feels good. I'm liking this a lot. Let me pause real quick. All right. You can already kind of see that number 2 equivalent as we're getting closer to the zero. I'm really liking this. Another thing I'm curious too, like I said, all zeros are not calibrated the same. So this is 2 days of beard scruff. How's that going to match with this? Because that's the whole point. That's why I like to not shave my face for 2 days before doing zero, because unless it's a clean shave on your head, it's not going to be the same, and I want it to match. But then by the end of the week, I've got probably closer to a half, 0.5 or a 1 with the scruff. So that's what I like to do. Very low maintenance for me. So let me keep doing this here, and let's see how this works. Remember, this is unrehearsed. I've never used this product. My first time to use the Remington, what's it called? Shortcut Pro. And by the way, I'll put a link in the comments, or not the comments, the description. So if you want to get the cheapest price on one, you can do that. Okay, let's get back to work. Here we go. I gotta shake it out. All right. There we go. I'm like, or am I using it? Is it supposed to be like that? Is that how am I doing? Hey, you know what? I need to look at the box. No, he's doing it like this, right? So, yeah. Wait, was I? Yeah, so I was doing it right. Because you don't want, yeah. When I do videos, I'm not here to always teach you. Often I'm here to learn, and you can teach me. Okay, so the right way to do it is like this. So what you shouldn't do, yeah, it wouldn't make any sense to have this up against your head like that, because there's too much, things could go wrong. You want it directly, just the smooth part of the metal on you like this, and that's how he's doing it. All right, so when I'm doing this, when I'm looking at it, it's going to, yep, okay. I was doing it right. I've confirmed that by looking at the box. Back to work. So, I mean, if you've never shaved your head off, If you've never done a zero guard, then you just can't know just the clean feeling that you get of doing this. I mean, it just feels good in a psychological perspective. It just feels right in your soul to do it. Oh man, I am so happy with this product. And that's good because it's like basically the only product here in America that is set up to do this, where you can have different guards or just do the zero if you want to. So man, I love this. And it's funny because it's like the reason I updated this was just because I realized people were buying the product anyway from watching my videos and reading my blog posts. They were buying it anyway. So I thought, well, if I'm accidentally selling this product, then why don't I start purposely using the product? But I mean, again, I was very attached to the HC4150, but this, even though, I mean, it's like the same blade for the most part, but somehow it's just a lot more smoother and easier to use. Again, once you realize that, okay, definitely for sure, the metal part goes to... Oh man. It's funny too, because at the beginning of this video, you know, about 7 minutes ago, as I was looking into the selfie cam, I was thinking, you know, this really doesn't look bad, you know? And that's the thing is, it would have looked good today and tomorrow, but by the end of the week, it would have needed maintenance. And that's why I like doing the zero guard buzz cut. What I can do is over the course of a week, basically go from this to the other look. And so I'll clean up, I'll finish this up off camera, and by the next video that I do chronologically after this, you'll see how it looks. And by the way too, I guess let me go ahead and do the sideburns, and let's see how those blend into this. Let me do that real quick before I end the video. It's funny because my sideburns, the hair is like black, the hair on my head is dark brown. So what I've noticed is if I have this and this the same length, often it looks like these are thicker. It's just that the hair is darker. But anyway, here, let me do that before I end the video. So as I'm doing this, something I was just thinking is, I guess in theory I could have just only done it to about like right there, because I don't know how much close this will be to a clean shave. But the other thing I was just thinking, and I say this as a warning to you, be careful that you don't shave your eyebrow off, because look, if I'm doing this, I mean, man, if your eyebrows come around longer on your face, well, maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing, because then that's maybe the perfect place to end them. If you have really long, I don't know. I don't go around looking at guys' eyebrows to see how far they come down. But what I'm saying is, I personally, note to self, have to be careful doing this, because if I'm not staying in line with my ear there, and if I were to like, oh, well, let me do this part, then bam, I could shave off. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. And I guess it's almost good fortune that I haven't already done that and do these videos. So, like I said, okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. I mean, that looks about the same. I guess as I end this video, I'm trying to figure out, is this the same zero guard as its predecessor, the Remington HC4150? And we probably won't know until the next video, but I would say it looks about the same. And I like that. I like the way it works again, because on Monday I can do this. By the next Monday I'm at basically what I perceive as a 2 or maybe a late 1.5, 1.75 or whatever it is. And then the whole thing of mixing in with the 2-day stubble. I like shaving on Saturdays. Saturday mornings, and then doing this on Monday. I just like that routine, and it's good to have a routine and know what works for you. For me, it's all, of course, based on how quickly my hair grows back, and my hair grows back exceptionally quicker than a lot of other guys. So this was a fun video. I didn't expect to have this much fun, but I really love this product, and again, good thing, because it's like really the only one that exists. I paid $45 for this before tax. So I live in Tennessee, so we have very high taxes here. So I probably spent a little over $50 by the time I got that. But if you're interested and curious in buying one of these, because again, I say one of the best ways to get over your hair loss or signs of it is to go ahead and buzz off all your hair. And maybe you'd want to use the number 2 guard or the number 1 guard that comes with this, and that's fine, number 1.5 guard to start off. But I think that's one of the best ways to help boost your confidence and give you an idea of what it's like in the process of going bald or receding hairline. It's just a great confidence booster. So if you're interested in buying this, I'm putting the link in the description of this video. You'll hopefully be able to buy this thing cheaper than I did, because you know that's how Amazon operates. They're going to help you find the cheapest deal on it. Remington Lithium Shortcut Pro. Click the link if you're interested in buying it. And again, I only bought it because you guys are buying it. Because I made $60 last month from links I put in my videos when I was doing videos on how to use this thing. And then I'm like, for a similar product, here's a link to this. And like 6 of you bought it, and then I made money from them. So I spent that money on actually buying this. But again, you can probably buy it cheaper by just clicking on the link. A lot of irony in there. The main point is, I love this. I can't wait to use it every week. And I'll keep this as my backup. So here's the old version, here's the new version. I'm very excited about this thing. It just feels right. Thanks for watching my video.